Everybody knows that I'm a scumbag. They won't come and see me in this dive. Everyone's afraid of what might happen to them, or if they'll even get out of there alive. Some fuckhead in the corner's waiting to me, talking about the way I look and smell. I guess he doesn't know, but I'm the outlaw scumfuck. Someone ought to warn him before I knock him straight to hell, because everybody knows that I'm a scumbag. I like sluts and whores, and I don't care. Everybody says what they want to say about me, but if I fucking hear you, I might knock you off your chair. 'Cause I like to drink whiskey by the gallon. I live on peanut butter sandwiches, I don't care. I spent some nights in jail in this old country. Everybody hates me and I just don't care. 'Cause I can sing all them songs about bitches. Ooh, and they still fuck all the prostitutes that I know. They tell me I smell like raw sewage, but I'm the man that you'll never know. Oh man, what a great song that is. 'Cause I'll sing all them songs about bitches. And I still fuck all the prostitutes that I know. So much of it for you here. Michael Ofstedel. I remember you, man. Check it out. Suck off my erection. They want to know, why do you smoke dope? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, and they want my direction and no. They fucked up and just carrying on an old scum fucked tradition. And I fuck some ladies, and I like to drink my Jim Beam. But they both tried to kill me back in 1983. And doctor asked me, he said, Gigi, why do you have this comedy show? I said, hey asshole, I'm just carrying on an old scum fuck tradition. They want to know, why do you drink? You smoke dope? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, and never been my condition. I get fucked up and just carry it on an old scum fuck tradition. Yes. Blue Drum Torso. Blue Drum. I went live earlier today and I called it Where's Blue Drum Torso? I think that's what it was called. Cause I get fucked up and just carry it on and on. Cheers, Laura Lee. I've grown. I've grown. Actually, I looked on it and it said I had 1349, and on Wiggy's chat it said I had 1350. So, you know, you can't trust numbers. Not on you. Numbers don't lie, except on YouTube subscriptions. Hey, Blue Drum, want me to play this? This is the one that I like the best lately. I like playing this. I like liquor and hoes, liquor and hoes, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and hoes. Hoes, I'm getting drunk tonight. I'm scumming the chat and smoking $1,000 bomb. I like hoes and I like dope and booze, and I'm gonna eat some fucking burgers every fucking day. That's how easy it is to make a masterpiece, Blue Drum. You just do what you want. You know what they say, do what you want in life. Same with playing music. Same fucking thing. Gigi wanted to scum whores, so we wrote about scumming whores and getting wasted. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you need more drugs and more beers, man. Laying up with Linda. Hey, can you hear that, Blue Drum?
Nobody.
Can you hear that, Blue Drum, my son?
There was never anything done.
One day I killed her, and now I'm on the run. Laying up with Linda used to be fun. Woo, 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 woo.
Living with Linda, she did what I want her to do, but living with Linda wasn't always easy to do. So one day I killed her,
and now I'm on the run. But laying up with Linda, it used to be fun.
Laying up with Linda, never had responsibility. She was a dancer at night, or I was rocking and rolling till 3. But we drank, we never saw the daylight.
We always dumped the chat.
And me, then one day I just got bored and killed her. But she used to be laying up with Linda. We stole, we fought, we fucked. Never had a quarter.
Everything we owned was in Austin.
I got pissed and killed her.
And now I'm on the run.
But I'll tell you, with Linda.
This is another one that's just
Welcome
the
to Shift by the Party.
cunt, you little slut fucker, slut fucking, cunt licking, ass fucking masturbation.
We walked along and talked along till we to the levelest ground. Then I picked up a stick of wood and I knocked that Boston bitch down. Watch me kill. Watch me kill the Boston girl. Fell upon her bending knees, crying, Lord, have mercy on me. Oh, she got murder me now. Time. I'm not prepared to die, but watch me kill. Watch me kill the Boston girl. Little attention did I pay. I beat her more and more. I beat her till the blood gushed out, and then I raped that bleeding whore. Watch me kill. Watch me kill the Boston girl. We walked along and talked along till the team. I have the levelest ground. Then I picked up a stick of wood and I knocked that Boston bitch down. Watch me kill. Watch me kill.
Anticorp, I went back for 3 days. First thing I did when I got back, I booked vacation days. And there's we're not working. They're not working Friday. Monday's a vacation. Tuesdays we're not working. We're not working Friday, Monday, or Tuesday. I took today off. I'll be on days next week, and we're only probably going to go back to 4-day weeks. But as for that, I really don't know anymore. I haven't even ate yet, man. I bought a pack of Mickey's. I bought four packs of cold shots and 1 pack of Mickey's. I haven't heard this for a while.
Hey, what did you just download?
It's this new dating app called Bumble. That's why did that have that fucking thing coming in? It was so funny though. It's so funny that when Anticorp, the first day I came back, like I was early because they started half an hour later, so I was fucking half an hour early to work, and I was like, fuck this. So I was pissed, and then I just went and I booked all these vacation days off, and I was like, yeah, fuck you.
We too close to ever slow down. The only one who keeps my chin up when you touch my lips. We're like two dogs stuck cold. Cold beer, don't you ever worry. I am right here, never live without you. Don't care what I amount to. No, talking about cold beer, don't you ever worry. I'm right here. I'll pick you up, I'll take you home, sit on my couch, turn off my phone, cause I love your taste, love your smell. Who'd have ever thought that we could do so well? Hell, I guess we're meant for each other, sort of like the microphone in my body breaks my fur. I can't really express my joy, sort of like the microphone. Oh, it's good and bad, I can't get my eye off you. Went to rehab and thought that I lost you, but now we're back together with a vengeance. Lost in my little Irish descendants. It feels pretty good to get you off my chest. Even though people saying Jesse's obsessed. Well, maybe I have. Maybe you're right. One thing that I know, it was love at first sight. Yeah, cold beer. Don't you ever worry. I'm right here. I can never live without you. I wouldn't even want to. Cold beer, don't you ever worry, I'm right here, never live without you. You don't care what I'm out to. One more verse. I wish I was more instruments so I could do a solo, but I'm not when I'm sitting on my stoop, feeling kinda lonely. Me and Brenda fighting so hard, called up the homies. Goodbyes, busy hanging out. Everybody's so busy, there's only one little fella who really knows me. Comes in a little brown bottle or can. Sits in my head till I can barely stand. Please, go on the plan, please. What are the team? Every time they swing, I'm just a teen. Every time it comes around, it always takes me back to when I had a big idea and a little dirt stash. You wrote so cool, pop, 2, 4, roll, pop, top, twist up. Top boy, cold shot beer, cold beer. Don't worry, I'm right here. I never live without you. You don't care what I'm out to. Cold beer, don't you ever worry, I'm right here. I never live without you. I wouldn't even want to. That kid looks just like you.
That's my kid.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Cheers, man.
You found the one, buddy.
Woo. I smoked like 10 bowls and a joint today.
You're on vacation. It's okay.
Today's my vacation.
At least you have the lettuce to do it. Fuck.
Yep. Oh yeah. I killed my father tonight with an axe. Oh, hell yeah.
Violence.
That's what I'd like to hear.
How long have you been live, man? Your shit's not showing up on my feed.
Oh, not very long. I just started it. I only had one beer. Man, dude, that's the thing about Mickey's. Like, I'll probably end up just drinking these and like, all of a sudden they'll be gone.
Yeah, they go fast. Yeah, see, you're not showing up on my feed. Well, I don't know why. It's fucking weird. I had to like type your name in to find you.
Okay. I'm gonna come up soon. I want to send out all that shit. Yeah, we can go there tomorrow morning. So I want to come up soon and I want to really clean the place up. Even here, we cleaned it so good and then I hooked up the baby. But I've actually been real nice.
The internet is one giant ad. That's all I know. That's all I fucking know. Blue Drum! Love you, buddy. You about 40 or doing drugs, boys. It's a Canadian way. It's just funny because for Blue Drum, it's like time to go to bed. And I just woke up, had a shower and a shit, and now I'm getting fucking high as fuck.
Oh yeah, boy.
Thanks, Blue Drum. That's the new album. The world was already fucked. The internet was just a hub. Just a hub for the fucking scum. Mel 40, I think I need a cocktail. I'll be back.
See you later, son. Yep. Subscribe. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Yeah, I should do a nice paint job on it, like the perfect contact.
Fuck, I dropped an ice cube and I went to throw it in the sink and I think I fucking overthrew it. Then landed somewhere behind the microwave. Probably started a fire. I was like, I looked where it went. I like bounced off the fucking wall. I was like, nah, I'm not getting that. It's melting. Let it melt. Whoa, that's cool, dude. Your dad made it, didn't he?
Yep.
That's a nice mold, man.
My dad, he came back today and he's like, look what I got. He's like, look what I got. I'm like, that's awesome. And then all of a sudden he made a bunch of these. And then he said, wherever he went, they have a class that teaches you how to make molds. So I might go there with him so to learn how to make molds, and then I'll be able to make whatever I want.
Yeah, you can make a cheeseburger and shit. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger candle? I never heard of that. Might as well.
That would be awesome.
Love you, Blue Drum. You've been there since the start, boy.
Hey!
Get off my amp, Ray. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, fuck you.
Actually, Ray is a son of a bitch, right? Because, like, technically, your ex is a bitch. So, because she threw your cheeseburgers out.
Oh, man, I couldn't believe that. I was like, I went through all this shit, and I was like, holy shit, all this shit is all fucked up. And I was like, at least I still have burgers today. And I was like, where are my burgers? And I looked in the garbage, and I was like, they're all in the garbage. Not just thrown in not just like the whole bag thrown in the garbage.
Opened up.
Yeah, if it was all like the McDonald's bag in the garbage, I could have opened that bag and they would have all been wrapped up, and I could have probably still ate them. But they were all opened up, and like the burgers were opened up. You know, like the burgers, like both buns were apart, thrown in. So like
a lot of effort, eh? It's a lot of anger.
And I could just imagine what like they were talking about and like what was going on at that point. You know, they like, Jesus Christ.
Too bad you didn't have a fucking security camera. That would have been dope to see watch that shit. Lady abuses her man's cheeseburgers on hidden camera. She raped your fucking burgers. She's a fucking burger rapist. Teens in need. Oh, that's probably a good one. A bunch of 25-year-old girls pretending to be 18.
Oh yeah, I know. That's so funny. The thing about porn is like porn is so fake.
Yeah, okay. Oh shit.
It's all porn. It's like porn. No, it's not about like it doesn't have to be real. It's all in your imagination. It's all acting, and it's like, oh no,
It's
this
a
and
movie.
that. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, is what it is.
It's just a movie.
Oh, here we go. Here, I got one. I got one for you. Can you see that?
My dad loves that album.
Nazareth, greatest hits.
And now I do too.
Yep, this is my dad's album. White Snake, greatest hits right beside it too.
Yeah, that's definitely your dad's.
Your dad probably doesn't like White Snake. I'm pretty sure the singer White Snake is some long-haired blonde guy. Like I remember you said your dad's like fuck Led Zeppelin. What the fuck? The guy got a long-haired blonde fucking gay motherfucker or something. Screaming
because he used to say Robert Plant would just go out there with his long blonde hair and wear spandex and go, baby, baby, baby. Like the rest of the guys were like badasses, and he comes out there and he's like, I need you, baby. You know, it's like, no.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But the music I love. I don't like him though. I fucking can't stand his voice. I was just raised to hate him. Same with Robert Daltrey from The Who. Like the whole Who pretty much. Fuck The Who. Like Keith Moon, the drummer's cool, and the other guy's one guy's a pedo and the other guy's a fucking jerk off. The singer guy.
No, dude, yeah, the thing is that the singer was kind of fucked, I guess, and the guitarist, fucking Pete Townshend or whatever, he didn't even like being in that band. He said he hated playing those songs. He said he hated doing that shit. But the bassist, they had an awesome bassist, and Keith Moon was like the best drummer.
Well, Keith Moon's one of the best drummers ever, yeah.
And the bassist was awesome too.
You know who's one of the best studio, like perfect style? Like there's different kinds of who's the best drummer, right? But like studio tightness was the guy from the Police. Like what's his name? I forget.
I don't know.
They used to say that guy was like the tightest studio drummer around at the time, like the drummer from the Police. I don't even know his fucking name. But I guess so, because Sting sucks ass, so you have to have a good drummer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like some people get famous and like, oh, they're the singer, but you got to realize that it's not the singer. Like sometimes it's the band like that is good that like makes the singer good. Like you know what I mean. You know.
I got no problems getting high, being a scumbag, and trashing millionaire musicians. I don't really give a fuck, you know? Fuck, who are these guys? We make them out to be gods. They wrote a couple songs, and then the company put billions of dollars into them to spread it all over the world so everyone listened to it. Big deal. Could happen with us.
Yeah, but even people, they'd love to hang out with us. They like to hang out with us, like all these people that are like supposed to be famous and all this.
Yep.
But the thing is, they're all old. They're all old now, and they don't smoke weed and they don't drink anymore and stuff. So like, and dude, Lamb of God is the fucking worst because they came out with a non-alcoholic beer and said, oh no, we're vegan now and we don't support getting drunk. Yeah, fuck you. Like
even Randy
was the singer. Randy was the one that said, oh yeah, I'm proud to come out with a non-alcoholic beer because no one else is doing it and this. He quit drinking and shit, I guess. Like he used to be a drunken fucking scumbag, and now he's saying, he's saying this and this and that. Like I hate people like that. Like they used to be a crazy drunk and all this, and now they're saying, oh no, it's not worth drinking. You guys shouldn't drink. It's not worth. Fuck
if you're
you.
gonna do that, then you can't be doing the same kind of music. You got to start something different. Call yourself something else.
Yeah, see,
because you're old. You have to.
And that's why, dude, the drummer, Chris Adler, the original Lamb of God drummer, he's like, fuck that. He's like, he doesn't want to play with these pussies. You know, he's like, fuck you. Like, you know, he knows that they've changed and they're like, you know, it was like, you know, and Lamb got like, I guess he doesn't want to come back to the band or whatever happened. Like, you know, they got a new drummer because he must have said something like, you know, I don't know why they have a new drummer or if he quit or what happened, but maybe they fired him or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't really follow that band. I mean, you hear about them on the rock shows and shit because they're super popular, but
it's not fucking like that. And it was so fucked up because back when I started listening to him, Randy was all about eating fucking like ribs and steak and fucking getting drunk. And now he's like fucking all about the non-alcoholic beer and he's getting old and this and that and he's probably gonna be a vegan now and shit too. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, you know it's fucked though because like, you know who else is vegan? Who I'm a big fan of somehow still? Bryan Adams.
Oh, I don't really know Bryan Adams very much. I don't know. Don't know one Bryan Adams song. I know if I heard it.
I just like his isolation jams lately. They've been pretty good. Just him with an acoustic guitar jamming like random tunes, cover songs, and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's too early.
The guitarist of Soulfly was doing that, and he put on Jimi Hendrix and he'd play and do like solos and shit. He's really good.
What, the Cavalera dudes, or is that a different band?
It's well, Max Cavalera, he has a different guitarist, and his name is Mark Rizzo, and he's really good. He's like one of the guys that can pretty much play anything.
Did you see the post I put up where I was on Dave Ellefson's live?
Yeah.
And fucking the trolls are coming after him. And fucking, I was like, man, the trolls, metalheads only. And they put it on the fucking screen. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was. I seen it, and I seen Dave Ellefson. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what? I like for a second, I was like, what the fuck is this? You know, and then I read what you wrote. I'm like, holy shit!
They're going live now, boys. They get less viewers than the fucking we do, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they would like to hang out with us. Like, you know, they fucking have a great time hanging out with us.
It's like what you said. Those dudes are millionaires. They're pros. These guys aren't sitting around doing lettuce, getting drunk all day. These guys are like in their mansion playing with like their cats and dogs and fucking birds and exotic fucking pools. And like, I don't know, just like these guys, like listening to them talk, it's like they're fucking like our dad's age. And Dave Ellefson's like my fucking, well, he's not quite that old, but he's fucking old. The other guy is with there. His name's Tom something. They have a band together. I forgot the name of it, man. Fuck. It was the other guy in the picture who's like, he's like the host guy. He's like 45. He's not much older than me. He looks way older, but Dave Ellefson, he's been in Megadeth for like 30 years or 40 years or some shit. Like,
it's crazy. Like, did you hear the story about when Dave Mustaine met him for the first time? Oh, dude, it was fucking Dave Mustaine at Dave Mustaine's apartment. Like, Dave Mustaine living in an apartment place, and he said that he was all fucking like hungover or whatever, and he fucking woke up to someone playing bass to fucking the Van Halen fucking boom 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And he said that motherfucker, and it was like the guy that lived like I don't know, he lived above him, below him or whatever. So he went over there and he fucking like was yelling at him and shit like that. And then fucking after that, the guy came down and was like, "Hey man, do you know where we can get some smokes?" Because I guess they were underage, and they tried to get Dave Mustaine to get him smokes, and then Dave Mustaine's like, "No, fuck you." And then they knocked again, and the guy's like, "You know where we can get some beer?" And then Dave Mustaine's like, "All right, man, now you're talking. Let's get wasted." And then like fucking, I guess they got wasted and fucking. That was like the first time that they met him. Or I think
he's a pretty good bass player, actually, very underrated. His riffs are pretty intense.
Yeah, he is really good. He's like the perfect bassist because he's underrated and people are like, oh, maybe he's not that good, but he's fucking really good.
Yeah,
You know?
that guy can play anything, man. I think he plays a 5-string now. I think he started out with a 4 and now he plays 5. Pretty sure.
Develops and yep, it looks good. Like fucking even my dad's almost 60 now.
Yeah, I don't know. Like at first, I didn't like Megadeth because I didn't like his singing, and it was the same reason like I didn't like Rush because I didn't like the singing because it's weird, it's unique, it's different, really. So like at first, when you're a young kid, it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, and I didn't like Metallica, like even Slayer. Like I'm not big on the singer. The band I like. But you see, like when you're a singer, you're weird like that. Like maybe if you're a drummer, you're probably the same way, and you're like, "Oh, the drummer in this band's terrible," but the band's pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Then there's Primus. I like everyone in the band. I think everyone they've ever even had as a drummer, like the 2 different guys they've had mainly, and then like the like Les and the Lur. Those guys are all fucking crazy, man. They're awesome.
Boys, there's Doomsday Danny. Doomsday Danny's been hanging out lately.
Yeah, I know. I hung out with them the other day. I think Blue Drum. That sucks. My neighbors are scumming.
Oh man, dude. Oh yeah, she's like, I wanted to smash all your bong. Oh, she's like, I wanted to flip your bong table so bad. I was like, yeah, then I might have been in jail for life. Like, I guess that's what happens to some people, man. They collect bongs and they have like as much bongs as I do, and then all of a sudden they all get stolen or they all get smashed or something, and then they fucking quit and they say, I'm never collecting bongs ever again. Traumatized.
Yep.
But yeah, if anyone ever fucks with my bongs, I guess you shouldn't kill anybody because that'll, you know, you don't want to go to jail, but God.
No, fuck that. Bongs and beer is better than jail.
Yeah. No, yeah. You should never fucking
If you were allowed to smoke dope in jail and smoke cigarettes and shit and drink beer, it'd be a lot better. Like you can't even smoke in fucking jail now. You can't even fucking cigarette? Like that's fucked.
no, it is fucked up because I watched my show like on Netflix or whatever, and it said one person was in trouble for smoking cigarettes, and they're like, yeah, well, I didn't come to jail to quit smoking. Like, what the fuck,
Right?
dude? If that they should make that an argument. Even in real life, like the cigarettes and alcohol is essential for like even in this virus shit. So they should make an argument saying in jail you should have a right to smoke and fucking drink.
Or what they should do is they should use cigarettes to get the people to do good things in jail. Like, hey, if you work for us for 2 hours a day, you can have 10 cigarettes.
Yeah, like you can't buy. You're not allowed to buy them or anything. You
Good
only get them
behavior
for
gets you more smokes, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're good, you will give you cigarettes.
Or like if your crime, it should all be dependent on crime. So if you got caught stealing a truckload of cartons of cigarettes, you're not allowed to smoke in jail when you go to jail. But if you got caught stealing a bicycle or a motorcycle, let's just say, you could still have cigarettes in jail, you know? Or like if you're a murderer, no cigarettes, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You've got a real violent crime, you're a rapist, some piece of shit, no cigarettes. But if you're just like a fucking thief or like I don't know, a drug addict, a drug dealer.
Yeah, and they should all be in different areas. Like they should be like here, yeah, like you're like a fucking you're like this kind of prisoner, so you get to live here and you're allowed to smoke there whenever you want. And the middle people, they're only just allowed to smoke sometimes, but the other people never can smoke because they are murderers and shit. Yeah,
Exactly, man.
that'd be awesome. Yeah, instead you have to make your own fucking, like Vomit was talking about making his own fucking booze in jail. You have to steal 100 packets of sugar, and you have to fucking get the bread. You have to save up bread for a week, and you have to fucking soak it and get the yeast out of it. I remember that shit. Vomit will fucking explain it. Like,
Fucking Vomit. He's done.
he was live today.
I know he was.
Oh yeah, he's wasted. He's making fun of me because I was drinking water and wearing a Lamb of God shirt.
Sounds like Vomit. All Vomit does now is listen to IRA music and pass out in his chair. Go eat chicken sandwiches, man. Ban him. Chicken and chips. That is the plan, though. Chicken tacos. Or chicken pizza, because I cooked up a ton of fucking chicken breasts, like chopped them up and cooked them in the frying pan, so I could either make tacos with them, pizza, or sandwiches.
That's what I got. I have
Chicken was on sale, boys.
I have like green peppers and onions and shit, so I went and bought chicken. I'm like, I'm gonna make fajitas, boys.
I have a Spanish onion, yeah. I don't know if I have any peppers. That's one thing I may have fucked up. Might have part of a green pepper. It might be enough. I don't want to go anywhere today. This is a no store day. Got everything I need. No fucking store day, boys. Although I did see, like, one of my buddies sent me a picture of a killer pepperoni pizza, and I did want to, like, within the next half hour, I did want to, like, go across the street and get a fucking pizza. I was like, I'm gonna get a fucking pizza and just go ape shit for breakfast on it. And then I was like, no, don't do it. Talk myself out of it, boys.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful, boys. Fucking pizza will take fucking 10 minutes off your life. Are you rolling a blunt?
No, I'm rolling a joint for my dad.
Nice. I thought your dad was only 2.0.
He is, but this is the weed that we grew, so if you want to try it.
He probably fucking smoked all of 2.0.
Oh yeah, there's him and my brother split it in half, and then I think my brother has a chunk left.
Yeah, I went on a tear with it for about a week, and then I've been off it for about a few days now. I found I would get too tired, and I just want to sleep all the fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
2.0, man, burns you out when you come down from that shit. Goes right to your eyes, man. Makes them fucking cloudy and shit.
It's funny. One of my dad's friends came over and he's like, "Oh, I got some shatter. Let's smoke it." And he never smoked it like in a dab. He only put it like on joints and shit like that. So my dad's like, "Here you go," and he heated up the bong up for him, and he smoked a real dab. And my dad said he fucking passed out for 4 hours on the back deck. And my dad's sitting there. He's like, my dad's like fucking sitting there. He's like, I have to go to sleep. I have to go to wake up in the morning and all this shit. And this guy's passed out. Like, he didn't know what to do. So my dad said he just went to bed because it was so late. And he had to wake up and go to work in the morning. So he just let him sleep out on the back deck, passed out.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
That's
but he was the one that brought it over. He brought it to my dad and was like, let's smoke this. And then my dad's like, okay. And then he passed out on his own.
It is a different world when you hit it with the fucking rig.
Yeah, that's so funny though. The guy passed out for 4 hours.
Damn. The only thing with me doing them is they just cough a lot. Other than that, I don't know.
Dude,
You're just instantly high. You're just instantly high.
yeah, like the people that pass out for 4 hours the first time they smoke a dab, they're probably the ones that never do it again. They're like, no way, I'm never doing that again.
You have a salvia trip off a dab.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh man, dude, I went to the grocery store today and I heard someone sneeze once and I was like, oh my god, it's the virus. And then they heard him sneeze again. And then I heard him sneeze like fucking 3 or 4 more times. I'm like, oh my god, that person shouldn't even be here. They probably had the virus. That's not good.
Right?
Like, yeah, like fucking I can understand coughing or sneezing like once or twice maybe, but 5 or 6 fucking times, like ran really loud. I didn't even see the person. It was like really loud from across the fucking store. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Fuck, when I go to the grocery stores now, it's like, fuck, I got to find an empty aisle to cough in. I'm like, I got to find an aisle to go cough in because fuck, I've been high for fucking 89 days in a row. You're like looking down the aisle, like, oh, this one's safe. Go cough. Like, okay, no one's around. We're good. Wasn't me. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get why your shit's not showing up on my feed.
I don't know. I think sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on any of my shit. That's weird on the computer or my phone. So I wonder if it's doing that again. I wonder if that's why I saw less people live when I looked. There's still a bunch. And usually when it does that, they'll show like nobody live. I don't know. Weird, man.
It's weird. Oh yeah, my dad. I told my dad he should go like to the grocery store when they have the seniors hours, which is the first hour of the day.
Yeah.
like yeah, you should go then.
Sure, he loved that.
Oh man. I was like, you might as well. Oh.
Yeah. My parents are old.
Yeah, like my dad's just starting to get old. Like my dad will be 60 soon. In a couple years.
Yep, I just look at my old man, look at your old man, and be like, well, at least we know where we're going. Oof. Yep. I don't know though. I swear, like our dad's generation probably has more energy than us.
I know, dude. Like seriously, I don't want to do anything. Oh.
We're the best. I mean, Generation Scum.
Dude, you know what some people say about my dad? They're like, how come your dad's so fucking intense? He smokes weed all the time. You'd think he'd just be more like relaxed and shit. But he's like all crazy half the time. Like he smokes so much dope, he should just be high all the time and like not care about anything.
Right?
Not how it works.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. My dad's like 60 and he's like, I'm gonna build a house by myself. And you're just like, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, that's why like fucking there's people that are like 20, there's people that are like 23 or 24, like I'm turning 25, I'm gonna be so old when I turn 25. I'm just like, some people are so fucking stupid. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, I've gotten other like, you don't get old. Like, I think you can say you're getting old when you turn 60. I think that's a good point to say that you're finally getting old now. But I guess 50 you're starting to get
You're
old.
getting old when you go to Shoppers Drug Mart and they give you the seniors discount, which is 55, I think. That's what I make fun of people at work. I'm like, you get the fucking discount at fucking Shoppers Drug Mart. No wonder you go there all the time. Guy work that's like 60, It's all a state of mind, though. Fuck, I work with a guy who's like in his early 60s, had cancer twice. He's fucking got more energy and he's fucking happier and cooler and still smokes and drinks. Like, some people just suck. They're like deadbeats and they're like 25.
Yeah, like, dude, well, like once I'm like 50, I'll probably be the exact same as I am now. Like, I might even have more energy and get more stuff done when I'm older. Too, like,
Are you like bigger than your brother and your dad?
We're all about the same height.
Well, like weight wise, you're like bigger, aren't you?
Yeah, 196.
Do they fucking call you the big one?
Well, my dad says I'm fat all the time.
Yeah.
My dad's like, you're so fat.
But your dad's
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not really fat. Like, it's like I'm not really at the point where I'm not really fucking fat. Like, sure, like I got a bit of a gut.
My 600-pound life, the denial.
Oh god. I don't think I'm really fat yet. I've never been over 200 pounds in my life yet. So, well, I just turned 30. So after you turn 30, you're gonna get over 200. I guess that's the goal.
Metabolism will start to slip soon. Yeah. I know mine is just stuck at 215 for so long. I feel like I'm getting fatter. I weigh the same. It's like, I don't know. Who knows?
I knew. I thought because I ate fucking all those burgers. I ate 21 burgers in 3 days. And then I was like, oh my god. And then like I weighed myself like the other day and I was like 196. I'm like, that's my perfect weight, 196.
Right.
I'm always at 196, it seems. Which is like, it was like, oh, I guess it's like, it's close
if we were in UFC, we'd have to make weight together, and we'd have to fight at like 190 or something like that. That would be like, if I lost weight, I could be like 190. You'd have to stay around the way you are, lose a couple pounds. We'd have to fight in UFC, man. Fuck.
I don't even know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's going on, boys.
God, I didn't make Rugby a birthday video. It's probably bad.
Oh, listen, I told Rugby that I'm gonna have to make him a video. I'll probably on the weekend or something because I needed to get beer and all this shit. And he's like, make sure Andy Corp doesn't forget.
Oh, he left me comments. More shirtless videos for the boss. It's like, just sorry, Rugby. I'm quarantined, buddy. I don't have the drive. It's not 8 years ago or 9 years ago. It's live now, Rugby, and you don't go live, so that's the way it goes.
That's the way of the road. Did they say Trailer Park Boys is coming out with a new animated season or a new season or something? Somebody told me that.
Yeah.
Somebody said they're coming out with a new animated season. I know that.
New animated season in 8 days on Netflix.
Did you watch the first one?
I did. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was all right too. Somebody told me that they didn't like it, and I was like, I thought it was okay. It was pretty funny.
It is what it is. The cartoon.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny how they made it so like it was like seemed like they did so much drugs that they were so fucked up that they were like, well, we're tripping so hard, we're in a cartoon now, guys.
Yeah.
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's a great idea. We ate mushrooms and here we are, guys.
Yeah, because then at that point, like Trailer Park Boys, they could pretty much do whatever they want. But if they're on drugs and they're on shrooms, they can really do whatever the fuck they want then because nothing's real, even if it's.
They just seem to make it really like do shit they wouldn't do in the show, like gory stuff, right? Because you're not going to cut people's arms off in the show and shit. So
yeah.
Jacob got fucked up in the cartoon. That's all I remember.
Yeah, like the new seasons. I watched, I think season 9. I think it was. Oh, season 9. I was like, that was a pretty good season.
The best new scene is one where fucking they get all the fucking whores and then they turn his trailers into whores and then or all the sheds into whore like fucking houses and then Bubbles gets crabs and he's taking all his sheets and shit to the fucking laundromat and on the way there I guess it was the day that Ricky and Julian decided they were going to get the most high ever because Julian never gets high with Ricky and they wanted to have a like back in the day session and he's like fine. So he made Julian just smoke honey oil with him all day and he was wrecked. And then Bubbles was like, you got to drive me to the fucking laundromat. You guys fucked up, got crabs on everything, right? And then they fucking drive to the laundromat and they're fucking super high and they're like, come on, Bubbles, just fucking calm down. Take some of this. Take a toke of this fucking shit. And he's like, is this the good stuff? And he smokes it and he's like fucking wasted. And he goes into the fucking laundromat and he thinks the crabs are inside his fucking suit and he starts freaking out, tearing his clothes off, gets arrested. They think he's on bath salts and shit. It's fucking the best. That's the best part they've done since like they came back. I guess that's season 8 or something.
Yeah, I never seen that one.
Because like they stopped season 7, boom. Then everything got fucked up. Years later, they come back. Season 8, 9, 10. What are they up to now? 10 or 11 or 12? I don't even know.
12, I think.
But the last couple for me got too Hollywood. They got fucking Snoop Dogg in like bunch of episodes and Tom Arnold. Fucking.
I tried to watch one and then Snoop Dogg called him. He's like, "Yeah, man," and then it's like, oh, they're trying to do the thing with Snoop Dogg, and then they had it was a whole hockey arena that they were growing weed in, and then I stopped watching it. I stopped watching it halfway through. I'm like,
yeah, and that one had Nathan McKinnon, the like NHL superstar in it. Shit, it was like, what the fuck? Just getting too Hollywood.
Yeah, and then I stopped watching that one, but I'm pretty sure it was season 9, and I watched that whole season. And I'm like, that one was actually pretty good because at the beginning they started out in jail and they came out and they tried and all this shit happened. It was kind of like a real season, like an old season, like
yeah,
it was like an original fucking thing, and there wasn't Snoop Dogg or all these crazy shit going on. It was like a newer one that was kind of like the older ones, and like I was like, and I watched the whole thing. I'm like, that was actually good. Like season 9 is pretty good.
Look what Blue Drum said. He knows what's up.
And they make fucking no wonder J-Rock fucking quit the show. They like J-Rock used to be cool, and then they in the new episodes they make him into like a fucking they make him like be gay and shit. Like,
yeah.
They make him be like a joke, you know.
Yeah, but shows change over time. People get crazy, and you know how it is. Those three guys kind of control the show, and other people get pissed off because they're like, "I'm an icon on the show too." And those guys have the control.
Oh no, that would
They make more money.
suck.
It's all business.
It would, yeah, it would suck. Like, you know, it's like, well, they don't want to pay J Rock as much money anymore, and they kind of want him out of the show, so they make his character take a turn for the worst, and then after a couple years, he's gonna quit. It's all business.
I say they bring Corey and Trevor back because they kept.
Did they fucking fire him?
They kept
Did
Corey.
They fire?
They got rid of Trevor. Like, so they should bring Trevor back. Give him some money. Everyone loves Trevor, man. Trevor was the dumbest fuck ever. He was the best. Back in the original days when Trevor and Corey would show up, be like, "Hey man, you got any weed? Like, you got any brownies ready yet?" And like they'd just be like, "Oh, like scumming it, man." That was the good old days.
Yeah, like that's the point where like they do all this shit and they change the stuff and they fire people and they do all this weird shit and then it's not the same anymore and everyone's pissed off at everybody and it's like, well, what the fuck ever happened to Corey and Trevor and why are they doing this now and why are they working with Snoop Dogg and like that's why
it's just what happens though, man. You know.
It's Freedom 35. That's what I always say. They actually reached their Freedom 35 in real life. Like, you know, like now they don't have they're set for life now.
Yeah. Sky's starting to look real dark here. It's been like trying to rain. Is it raining there or no?
Yep, it's been raining here.
Like the ground's kind of wet, but in the puddles there's no drops going in them, but it's starting to look pretty like there's a storm coming. I don't know. Cool. The only problem with rain is it makes you want to go to sleep, and I have a problem now because all we do is Scum. They just sleep so fucked up all over the place. Get too high, go have a nap, wake up fucking 8 o'clock night. You're like fucked. Trying to stay up past 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock is a mission. It's fucking crazy.
Yep.
They are making a new non-animated season later on in the year, all based in prison. There you go.
Why would they make the season all in prison?
I kind of like the idea of the concept. Think about a prison show where they're all in jail all the time. You could have like Cyrus in one wing running one block. You could have them and the boys running the other block and like big fucking riot shit.
That's actually a like they have
so guys getting raped in jail like Bubbles. He's gonna get fucking fucked by fucking great bears, you know.
Oh yeah, it's like one of those shows when like they're in jail, but like a company comes in and does a jail show on them, and they're like, we're interviewing all these guys that have been in jail for this and this and that, and then all of a sudden it shows Ricky, and he's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. All these people are fucked up, and they're like, yeah, and then we're this guy. Actually, it would be pretty funny, like all those jail shows on Netflix. Concept. Yeah, it's like those shows on Netflix when they're like, we went into this jail for a month and we recorded all this footage and this is what we came out with, like kind of like that.
But Trailer Park Boys, you know how it always ends or starts a season with them going to jail or getting out of jail. Why not? Finally, after all these charges, now they're in jail for a long fucking time. Like they got to do a year, like 2 years in jail. Like. And there you go. That's one way to like get rid of like other characters who are dead, like Leahy and shit and whatever. Who knows,
That is actually a pretty good idea. That's like, yeah, it would be pretty funny too.
See, Shitso said the same thing like I said in the chat. Once they started bringing Snoop Dogg and shit, it's too Hollywood. And plus, Leahy's dead, so. Everyone thinks like when Leahy is like, well, like he was the only actor in the fucking show, the only real one other than J Rock, who wasn't really an actor. He was more of a host. But I guess it's the same thing.
What happened to Ray? Did Ray die? I don't know.
Ray, he stopped doing the show because in real life he's a fucking lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Probably retired too. He wasn't young, right? Kind of like Phil died because he was old, and like Leahy was like 70 and he died, and like Ray's probably fucking old. Ray's probably not a lawyer anymore. 20 years ago he was, but now he's probably fucking retired. Who knows? Shout out to Barry Dunn, man. He's the guy who pitched the show in the beginning. I'm sure I told you before.
Ray?
Yeah. So
that guy.
Story goes, Ray and Mike Clattenburg, Ray and Mike Clattenburg, Barry Dunn and Mike Clattenburg, went to CBC and said, "Here's our show, Trailer Park Boys. You interested in giving us contracts for a couple seasons or whatever?" And they're like, "No, this shit's way too crazy. Like, this is way too offensive. Like, no, we're not being a part of this." And then they went to fucking Showcase, and we're like, "Showcase, here's our show." And they're like, "All right, we'll give you a couple seasons. Give you a 5-season deal or something." And that was how the show got pitched. Barry Dunn's a fucking lawyer. He pitched it with the other guy. He had the hookups. So Ray's like a big part of the show that people don't even know. He's the guy who got the show started.
Yeah.
Haven't watched the show in a minute.
Yeah, I was thinking of watching all the new seasons that I haven't watched, just to watch them like once and see.
You have Netflix?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I used to use people's codes. I had Red's code for a while. Fred from Work's code. I don't actually have anyone's code now. I stopped using it.
I could probably give you mine.
Yeah, you can have like 5 people on this shit usually.
I could get you to sign into mine, and it would be fine because like nobody uses mine except me and my brother and my dad. So
yeah, maybe when the new shit comes out, we'll like sit down and call each other and watch like first episode or something together, some shit private, not live. Get a couple people to watch it. Do a quarantine viewing.
Yep.
Comes out in 8 days. I'd watch the first episode, I guess, if it came out.
Yeah, like I watched the season 9. I was like, that season was good. I watched the first episode of the season 10, and I was like, I don't know about this one. And then I stopped watching it because I was like, it's starting to get fucking weird. Because fucking, I don't know. It's just how it is. They have a bunch of weird ass shit in there now. When before it was only about growing dope and getting drunk and scumming it. Now it's about all the other weird shit.
Now it's about getting high with Tom Arnold and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it's like the whole season is about doing like some kind of order for Snoop Dogg or something.
Right. Well, that shit always was going on because like Sebastian Bach, they're like doing orders for him like a couple different times. One time it was honey oil, one time it was wheat, like flour. So I guess it kind of started with him. Actually, they've always had kind of Hollywood guys, but those guys were less Hollywood. Like people actually don't know who Sebastian Bach is. Like a lot of people.
Yeah, isn't Sebastian Bach Canadian too, right?
Yeah, he's Toronto, man.
So like the Trailer Park Boys always worked with like lots of Canadian people. Like in their movie where they had like Tom Green and Carrot Top. Is Carrot Top Canadian? Thought he was.
That I don't know.
Because I was always like the Trailer Park Boys put a bunch of Canadian people in their movies, like all like.
Well, yeah, they had the guitar player from Rush in quite a few episodes.
Yeah, like they've always had lots of fucking Canadian people in their shit.
Gordon Downey's in one of the movies in a music video with them and Don Cherry and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. So they've always worked a lot with like Canadian people, like for the most part, like. And in the SwearNet movie, they said, "Oh, they have all these other people in the SwearNet movie," and I'm like, I'm pretty sure all those people are Canadian.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
I watched it once a long time ago, and I don't know what happens in it. I couldn't tell you.
I don't get too much into their other characters.
Oh, dude, they have that other show that they have, Drunk and High and Happy Fun Time Hour or whatever. I'm like, man, it's not right. They're the trailer. It's not the Trailer Park Boys. They're supposed to be the Trailer Park Boys. Like, they're too far into the Trailer Park Boys. They can't be anything else. That's what it is.
Yeah. They just have to go live every day and get high and make fun of shit. That's Ricky has to be stupid, and fucking Julian has to be a tough guy, and Bubbles has to be the smart one, and that's what they have to do, you know? And they don't have to do anything else. Just get more high, more drunk, fucking get in more fights, do more stupid shit, you know? It's all about them getting drunk and high and then getting in fights and either going to jail or doing something stupid or firing off guns. They got to stick to that.
Yeah.
What they should do is they should like make their podcast more like a show and like have an episode where Cyrus comes on the podcast and they fight him and like fucking break him through the table and shit and like gets real violent. The cops show up.
That would be cool. Like a live episode kind of thing.
Yeah.
They could just set up they could have it set up how they could set up like 3 or 4 different cameras and just have somebody that like runs it and just switches cameras, and they could just like move out and just do it all in like a one shot live fucking with multiple camera angles. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you see the short skit they did that was like it had fucking Vern Troyer, like Mini-Me, and he's like dressed up like a ninja, and then it had the Trailer Park Boys dressed up like ninjas, the 3 boys, and then it had Tom Green, and Tom Green's like in his kitchen chilling, and then like all of a sudden the ninjas come in and like Mini-Me pops out of the cupboard and he's like, yeah. Fucking, the 3 Trailer Park Boys walk in and Ricky like has a joint hanging out of his ninja mask, and they like cut the scene, and like Billy Bob Thornton comes out of the back and he's like, you're a fucking idiot. And he just starts fucking reaming him out, swearing at him, like, how fucking dumb are you? You gotta get high fucking during the scene, you know? And he's like, and then Mini-Me's there, and he's fucking, Mini-Me's just funny as it is. And Tom Green, he's pretty funny. It's a good skit. I have no idea what the fuck it's called, but sure, if you, just by knowing who's in it, you can find it on YouTube. It's just a weird skit, dude. I don't know what it is. It's some random shit they did, like swearing at shit or something.
Yeah, like it is pretty weird. Like I was thinking of watching their other show, the Happy Fun Time Hour thing, and seeing it because I watched it before and I was like, "That's not right," and I didn't like it. But like, I was like thinking of trying to watch it again because I guess like it would be pretty funny. But like, they're the they're the Trailer Park Boys. You can't look at them as any other like Like,
right. Yeah, no, I agree.
So, and a lot of people have that.
Whenever Cheech tried to play a cop, I'm just like, he's still Cheech.
Yeah, it's Cheech and Chong. Yeah, that's the same thing. Cheech and Chong trying to be in a different movie. That's not gonna work. Like they could do it, but it's kind of like it's kind of a joke. Like it's like Ricky being a cop in a movie. It can't happen.
Yeah, they lived a pretty cool life because they lived back when like weed was really illegal and were allowed to like make movies about doing nothing but getting high. Like they're like, that's the original fucking stoner movies, man. Like before that, there was no stoner movies really. Like there's Reefer Madness, maybe. Like that's it.
Reefer Madness is fucking like, I think I tried to watch it. Like it's just like you can't watch it. It's fucked up.
Nah, I don't. I fucking haven't watched it for 25 years and don't care to. I don't even watch Cheech and Chong movies, man, anymore. If I want to watch a stoner movie, I'll put in Clerks 2 or Grandma's Boy.
Oh, dude, I watched How High with my brother for the first time, like the other fucking last month or whatever.
Yeah.
You ever see that one?
I've never seen that.
It's got 2 black guys in it, and one of their friends dies, and he gets like cremated, and the guy grows a weed plant with his ashes, and then he smokes the weed, and then he can see the guy when he smokes the weed that's grown with his ashes. He can see his friend, and then his friends talk to him, and all this. It's pretty good. It's a pretty funny movie. Like I never like I've seen Cheech and Chong and stuff like that, and Half Baked and stuff, but I never watched any of like the black movies, like How High and like or like the the movies about weed with.
What
Like,
about Friday and Next Friday and shit like that?
Yeah, I never watched that.
Yeah, I never really watched it either. I have to watch that. I heard those are good.
But yeah, How High was pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't know what's my favorite stoner movie of all time. There's some good scenes, like Superbad has a good scene where they're all getting high on coke. And then there's fucking like Breakfast Club has a good scene where like pretty much the badass stoner guy gets all the fucking different like nerds and jocks and pretty boys all to smoke fucking weed and they get fucking pretty wasted. That's a pretty good one. Super Troopers is a pretty good stoner movie. Like they do smoke weed like quite a bit in that movie. It's pretty morbid outside. Looks cold.
Oh my god. I got Mickey's. I haven't had Mickey's for a while.
Yeah, me either. My last case was fucked. I went to crack one and didn't even crack, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I drank some of it, and I was like, "Oh,
dude, I had one like that too. It was so weird."
Like, fuck, I was already wasted, and it was still gross. And I tried to drink some more, and I was like, "Oh." And then I was just like, "There was one grenade left. It's still there. It's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe."
Yeah, dude, that happened to me too. I opened one and it didn't crack or anything, and it was so weird. And I was like, "What the fuck?" It just opened, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this?" So yeah, like I don't know why. Like it seems like something was wrong with them. Like if they don't go like this, like if they don't crack, like that was a good
right away. I was like, "Oh, this one's fucking defected. This is fucking defective. Fuck."
Oh no, yeah, because Mickey's like these Mickey's grenades have like some of the best cracks ever.
Yeah, it's like so expensive, and I'm like, "Fuck, I lost a grenade, boys." It just wasn't a good
Oh no,
case.
I was pissed because it was at the store at the LCBO. They had one on the counter and it was already open. And I'm like, "Is that the last case of Mickey's you have?" And they're like, "Oh no, that's not the last one. We have a couple more." And I was like, "All right, I'll just get this one." And I bought that one and it was all fucked up. And yeah, so I know what you're talking about. But mine was already open. It wasn't a sealed case. It was already open. It was like the one on the counter that they have on display.
Yeah.
That's the one I bought, and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm never gonna buy an open case of Mickey's again," because it was all fucked up like you're talking about. Was yours sealed and everything too?
Mine was okay. Like it looked legit.
Just the caps were fucked up. Like
Yeah, I just
no,
had
you can tolerate it.
caps, and I was like, the first one I drank some of it, and it was fucking gross, and it just turned me off, you know.
Oh, I know because I had this case the same way, and it's so weird because it just goes. It's like you unscrew it and the lid just comes off, and it's like there's no crack or nothing. You're like, what? You're like, what was wrong with that? It was obviously not sealed.
Yeah, like I got one that was never sealed, so it was so fucking stale, man.
Oh God, yeah.
But I was drunk, kind of. It was cold.
My dad was saying that one of the guys he works with says that Mickey's is shitty, and I was like, no, Mickey's isn't shitty, and like it's not shitty beer.
Well, it's just like any other beer, either you like it or you don't.
I guess. Well, I guess like, well, does Mickey's really taste that much different than like Budweiser and shit? I guess it got I don't know anymore.
It has like the green bottle taste for me, but it's a lot of shit. Green bottles taste kind of the same to me.
Oh, dude, I had a Heineken can. I bought a Heineken can. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It tasted shit. It tasted like fucking shit. It tastes like an old can and shit. So like, I can understand why people say that they don't like Heineken. It's because they got a bad fucking a bad can or something. Because like, it's not supposed to be that bad. Like Heineken's supposed to be pretty good. Like it's not supposed to taste like an old gross can or it was terrible. So I don't fucking.
Yeah. I remember back in the day they used to have these things called mini kegs. You remember those?
Oh yeah, the 5 liter ones.
No, not those mini kegs. They were like grenades. They were like
there were a can the can the can
and you could buy 12 of them, and they were actually delicious. That was my favorite way of drinking a Heineken. They were like called Heineken mini kegs or something.
I remember those. Yeah.
That's what we called them. The cans looked like mini kegs. They were cool.
They probably had that right when I was like started drinking and shit.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
But I do remember those. They're like silver and green, like a classic Heineken. Silver and green can, like a nice fat one.
Yeah, they were like stubby kind of fat.
Yeah, I remember that. How much were how big were they? Do you remember?
They were just normal 12-ounce cans. You'd buy 12 packs. They sold them in 12s.
That's cool.
And they were expensive, like because Heineken's fucking expensive.
Yeah. I bought last time I bought one. Last one I bought was on sale, and I bought it, and it tasted like shit. And I was like, well, it was probably old.
Right.
It was probably old and expired, and it was on sale. So like, yeah, don't buy Heineken on sale because that means it's old and they want to get rid of it, and it'll probably be shitty.
Right. Yeah. When I was young, I used to think Heineken was great. And then once I learned about beer and was drinking for like 10 years, I was like, this stuff's shit. I don't like it. You know how it is, man. Fuck. I like the Bush Ice now. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I fucking like it. Like I like it. It has a taste to it. It tastes good.
James Reddy, I never liked. It's the other one that's 11.70 at my store right now, but I'm just like, nah. And Carling, I think, was on sale too, and I was like, no.
Yeah, Bush Ice is good. Like last time I had that, I was drinking it. I'm like, it tastes good. Like, and it was actually doing fucking good for me. Like, maybe I should switch to that because I've only drank.
Not bad, man. It's not bad. Give it a try for at least a week or something. Buy a couple sixers. I think it's fucking pretty good.
Yeah, because I'm starting to think like I've been drinking Old Milwaukee Ice for like fucking so many years. Like, I'm thinking maybe I should just switch it up for like
I do. I was drinking Keystone Light for a bit, Bush Light for a bit, Old Milwaukee Ice, fucking Bush Ice, fucking, and switch it up.
Because it might be better on like my stomach and like my body and shit, you know, because it's different beer or something.
Who knows, right? Yeah.
Because like sometimes I just feel like shit, and I don't even want to drink because I just feel like shit, and I'm like, oh, you know. Sometimes just switch beers might make you feel different because there's different stuff in it, like you know.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes.
It was good. Like I had Bush Ice. I'm like, man, it was fucking good. And even fucking Greg was saying, he's like, man, this beer is fucking. He was saying it tastes like. He said it tasted like something. I forget what he said.
Well, it's pretty smooth. I'll say that it tastes smoother than Old Milwaukee Ice.
It has like it's a nice and smooth, and it has like a certain taste to it that tastes good.
Yeah, it still has a strong beer taste to it a little bit. That's why it's good.
Yeah, fucking, it was awesome. Then I bought this today. Like, thank God they had this.
I have 1/6 of it left. A 6-pack of the Bush Ice. Then I just have a bunch of cold shots, I think. Right? So fucking that part of the day. I'm like you, I haven't eaten yet. I think I gotta go eat soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink this and then smoke a bowl and then probably should go up and eat before it gets too late.
I'm just trying to figure out in my head what to make, what to eat. I don't know. I was thinking about making a chicken pizza. That's pure trailer park boys. If I'm ambitious, I'll cook the bacon first and make a bacon chicken pizza. But I probably won't because the other stuff's already cooked. I already cooked the chicken yesterday, so I'll probably just fucking dice it up, throw it on a pizza, and make my own pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's a good breakfast.
I remember.
7
Dude,
o'clock.
hey, you know what I did today? I woke up and I couldn't sleep anymore because my cat wakes up and my cat's all fucking going crazy and not letting me sleep. And then I put my cat in her little cage, her little carrying cage. I put her in there because I'm like, if you're not gonna calm down, you have to go in here in the little cage because I gotta sleep. I put her in there so I can sleep for a couple hours, and then I woke up and I was like, oh fuck. And then I started getting high, and then I was hanging out with Vomit, and I was drinking water and shit, and then he was making fun of me. And then I drank a beer, and then I went and got beer, and I went to the store and I bought some food and stuff, and I came back and I ate a brownie and a chocolate bar, and I kept drinking and getting high. And now it's almost 7 o'clock, and I'm still drinking, so I've only ate a brownie and a chocolate bar and had like, you know, almost 20 bowls and like 6 beers.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna scum.
Yeah, so
I was just
I had all the stuff.
for a moment there, like I said, I was gonna go walk over to the cross street and get one of those pizzas, but then I was like, I made a decision.
Oh no, I want to go. Yeah, I know. I want to get a fucking double big. I want to get a double Big Mac meal with a fucking chocolate milkshake and 20 McNuggets. That would be
expensive.
Good. Oh, I know, but and then you could just get really high and drunk, and it would probably be like the perfect amount of food. Like,
yeah, I'd get the fries as a poutine if it was me though. I like the chocolate milkshake idea. That's bomb. Double Big Mac, the nuggets. Yeah, nuggets. I'm going with the barbecue sauce. That's my favorite.
oh yeah.
I think I have frozen chicken strips. You know the Jane's ones. I think I have half a box of those still. Those are pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, the good kind, $8. Like, no, the good kind's $14 nowadays.
Yeah.
The good kind's not $8 anymore. Like the Trailer Park Boys is so old that, like, you know, $8 used to be the price of the good chicken fingers.
Yeah, it's like 20 years ago though.
Well, even though the Trailer Park Boys, you know, maybe their show kind of sucks now, and you know, they like it's directed towards a different audience now too, I think.
Right.
And you know, even though that like all this shit, you know, I still think that they're great. Like, you know, they you know, they're still the best. Like, you know, ever since they came from like all this shit, and they're still going. They've sold out just like everybody else, just so they can fucking have money for the rest of their life. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's the only way. Like, it's the only way that they could secure the rest of their life. So they had to.
Last time I checked, they were worth $5 million each. Tom Green, Tom Green's worth 10 million.
Yeah, so yeah, that's and then Phil from Pantera, 9 million, right?
Yeah, 10 million, between 8 and 10. He has a lot of his money tied up in bands and shit, though. It's weird.
Oh yeah, well, fuck it. If you have that much money, you just have to make sure that not too much of your money is tied up in that. Just you know, just make sure that you're not going to lose everything all of a sudden. You know,
right?
Like it would be cool, dude, if you had $10 million and you could do whatever you wanted, and you just had to like imagine if we had $10 million and like then we wouldn't have to work and we would just have to figure out what are we going to do, start a band or do this or do that or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
You have to be smart. If you have $10 million, you got to be smart. You can really do whatever you want though. Like you just have to make sure that you don't scum yourself. That's the main thing.
Do you follow Tom Green on fucking Instagram?
I do, but I don't really see much of his stuff. Like I've seen him go live every.
Yeah, he's been going crazy lately. He's just sitting in his house fucking going live. He even passed out live fucking. Hey, he like, was in his studio like this, passed out fucking for like 2 hours live, maybe longer.
Yeah, it's like, well, like seeing someone like Tom Green passed out for 2 hours live is, you know.
He was drinking. It was funny though because like it was just like when it happens like on YouTube with us. People are in the chat and they're like, "Oh, call him, call his phone."
Dude, yeah, see, like, you know, and since we've been doing this stuff for so long, like all the famous people that are just starting to do it, like they probably have a great time hanging out with us, you know. And they learn something from us. They'd be like, "How do you guys do this stuff every day?" They just be like, all the new people, "How do you like? I don't even know what's going on." They're like, "Oh, it would be funny, like, you know."
Right.
Oh, well, yeah, they've got millions of watchers. That guy's got a million subscribers and only like 20 watchers.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Some guys are just like famous and rich, but like they're not really like well known. So those are the guys you want to try and find on fucking internet that are into the same kind of shit as you, because you can actually maybe touch base with them at some point.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Cause like fucking, like, we've been doing videos and going live for so long that it's just so normal for us. Like, and now, like doing videos and going live is everyone's doing it. Like, everyone was like hating me for doing videos for so long, but like that's the way of life nowadays.
Yep, it's come full circle, boys.
Why would you drink and why would you do this? Yeah, well, fucking
Year of the Live.
year of the live. So what? Andy Corp, what year is it? We've had 2 years of the Scum. Now it's the year of the live. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, so it seems that because everyone decided to go live. So we were still live. So I guess the year of the live was eventually upon us. You know, everyone was going to get sucked into the Scum, then everyone was going to get sucked into the live.
Oh no, it's everybody. Everybody that wants to go live says I'm working up my watch hours so I can eventually get monetized, and then after that, then we're gonna do this and that. Then I
Right.
can start up my super chat and everything. What, dude? Can I ask you a question? Why does anybody care about getting monetized, and why does anybody care about getting their watch them up, and why does anybody care about doing that or getting monetized or having a super chat or anything like that? Why does
I don't
anybody
know, I
care
got
about that?
banned from super chat, so I don't care.
So
They
like
ban
why so what's the big deal about all these fucking growing channels and all these networking channels saying we're gonna get to our fucking one K and we're gonna fucking get monetized and we're gonna do this and then we're gonna get to 2K and then 3K then we're gonna fucking get our millions of subscribers and then we're gonna get the YouTube plaque. Like
yeah,
what like I don't get. I really don't get why people want to grow. Subscribe. I don't really know why people want to grow. I don't get it at all. Is
no,
it because they want to have?
we're just
Is
growing.
it because they want to have? They want to have a super chat and they want to have people to pay them to go live?
I
I don't
guess.
know. But you don't need a super chat to fucking for people to pay you to go live.
Yeah, they don't. You just need a PayPal.
Yeah, and PayPal is even way better. So like, why is anybody even care about getting
They don't
monetized?
know that yet, though. All they see is monetized donations. They don't get it.
No, no. As far as I'm concerned, super chat and all that stuff is fucking already over. Like, if you wanted super chat and all that stuff, you should have been here a couple years ago. You know, fuck,
I had it
it's
for a
already
long time.
past. It, yeah, it's like yeah, you started it back when you're supposed to start it. Now, like it's already too late. Like there's like
When Super Chat came out, I was already monetized for like 2 years or something, though. So it's part of the same monetization program. So I didn't even have to do anything. It just went directly fucking into my account, anyways. It was weird. I mean, it took a month, but like I didn't have to do anything. They're just like, "You want Super Chat?" And I'm like, "Okay." And I just clicked on it, and I didn't have to do anything because I was already monetized. Unlike most people, they're getting monetized when Super Chat's already existent, right? Like this was before Super Chat, so I don't know. Fuck all that shit. It's fucking Google just sucking everyone's cock. Fuck that. Everyone's
yeah,
sucking Google
yeah,
dick is what it is. Fuck that.
yeah. Like everyone's like so far behind all this shit. Like they don't even know.
I know I hate it. I go on new channels and they're like trying to tell me how it works, and I'm just like, fuck.
No, and dude, and that's probably what YouTube wants. YouTube wants all these fucking people to do all this stupid shit because, like, if everybody knew, then YouTube wouldn't be making any money.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scam.
So, yeah. Dude, and for PayPal, all you have to do is your email. You just have to have the email. You just send someone your email address, and all of a sudden you have $100 in your PayPal account. That's how it works. And that's it's just like an e-transfer at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I fucking figured out how to do it, and it's been decent. It's weird though because like I never did that shit before, like had a PayPal or anything, but I kind of get it.
It's just you.
I just don't get how you get the money from there to like somewhere else, or if it's just stuck in PayPal. I don't know how that works. I don't know. It's like connect my bank to it, and like, but where? How do you get the money there? I guess you have to transfer it.
Yeah, your money from your PayPal, you can transfer it to your bank account, and it takes like a couple days or whatever, and it just goes right into your bank account. That's probably the best way to do
I
it.
think it's weird too, being like Canadian and most donations being American. It's like fluctuates. depending on the currency and shit. So like you might not want to transfer it until the dollar's better and shit. It's weird how that works. I've noticed that it fucking changed, and I was like, why is it changing? Why is the number changing on the account? It's like, oh, fucking the Canadian currency is fucking like shit right now, dude.
Fucking
$1.40? That's fucking crazy. Our dollars are 60 cents in America. That's fucking crazy.
Well, that's like almost half. It might as well be goddamn half.
Right?
No, that's terrible, dude. Does that mean that's bad for Canada? I guess.
Yeah, no. Could be good because people would want to invest in the economy if they're Americans because their money goes further. So, like, businesses may want to put a factory here instead of somewhere else because the dollar's so cheap that they could build it right now cheap, you know? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, everybody was saying, like, you guys were saying, yeah, if a Rob bought a salt bong, it would be like so fucking cheap because you guys are paying an American money buying a Canadian bong.
Right?
$1,000 salt, dude, $1,000 salt bong would be worth $600 American money.
Yeah.
And it would probably be even on sale, so you could probably get it for it's pretty much half price.
Yeah, I guess so, technically, yeah. It's like,
This bong I think was $946 plus tax, fucking 25% off, I think, or something. I don't know. It was like $800, I think, for this bong.
it's fucking insane, man. I still have my $25 one. It's pretty dirty, though. I scummed it. The stem's like caked and like pull the bowl out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come over to your house and fucking spend like an hour, and then we're gonna have to clean all your bongs and shit.
I have a couple now that are fucking overdue. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. It's because I stopped using screens. Now the stem gets so caked.
Oh no, yeah, if you stop
I was
using
buying cheap screens and burning through them in like 2 days, and I was like, "Fuck this."
Yep. Yeah, the down stem will get clogged real quick.
Yeah. It's like my only cleaning tool is a fucking souvlaki skewer, and that's it. You know. Well, about time for me to go eat breakfast, buddy.
Oh yeah, me too, man. I bought some chicken breast.
To go make some fucking chicken pizzas, I think.
Yep, I'm making chicken fajitas.
I might make that too. I might just make chicken wraps instead because it might be easier.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's pretty much the same. You can make a chicken fucking panzerotti.
Yeah, I can make like a chicken quesadilla, like fold the soft shells and then just put them in the oven with just cheese and chicken inside. I was thinking about doing that too. I don't know. I guess see what kind of peppers I have because that's kind of just be cheese and chicken, but that works for me. I don't really give a fuck. Get some sauce going, you know.
Yeah, for me, I got green and yellow pepper, I think, and onions, and I got fajita mix and chicken, and I got salsa and sour cream and shit. So I got pretty much everything.
Oh, I haven't got sour cream in a while. I always cheap out on it. I should.
Dude, I got gold sour cream. It's called gold sour cream. It's 18% fucking cream or whatever. So it's the good kind.
I remember now how my night ended. I had a bag of fucking no-name brand kettle chips that were ketchup. And that's rare. And I was like, cracked a big bag and started eating them. Damn. They were pretty, I don't know. They didn't have very much fucking ketchup flavor on them. I was kind of disappointed, but 2 for $5, right?
Yep.
All right, buddy. I love you, buddy. Thanks for having me, man. It was a good wake and bake session for me. I only got up a couple hours ago.
Oh yeah, man. Have a good one.
4 in the afternoon now. It's terrible. Now it's like 7. Time for breakfast. I had a shower. Now it's time for breakfast before it gets dark. Oh God.
All right. Cheers, man. Have a good one. I'll see you later. All right. One watcher. Oh man, we're this is bad. I heard the sirens call, deep within the ocean's crawling. I know that I'm better off there. I heard that sirens call, begging me through the walls, and I know I'm better off there. Better off, better off. Who live on the water homes, place to rest my weary bones in the forest. Leave jellyfish from mysteries more. We're just a wishing now. The surface is my sky. We smoke seaweed to get real high. And the curtain tide takes me far away. Out to the deeps as you here to stay. And I know that I'm better off there. I know that I'm better off there. Better off. I was right there, waiting for her hands to grasp, waiting for her hands to grasp at the end. Right back. You heard that siren's call, deep within the ocean's call. You'd be better off there. I've heard that siren's call, begging me through the walls. I know I'm better off there.
I think that it's going to really help you to stop forcing yourself to try to have these experiences. It's probably the best advice I can give you that I tell people quite frequently. When we're forcing ourselves to have an experience, especially like a paranormal experience, it will make it a lot harder to happen. So I recommend that you do a and so there's that. So yeah, then the talk like a couple years ago about a protest. My poor friend has a fucking camera in his truck. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I had a sit with these folks told me, and they say it's a camera that faces out.
Pizza today, Jess. That's one thing I do miss. What? Pizza.
I get it. His son's gone. Well, it just sucks that people say that they have to support each other and they don't tell me that they're going live.
I haven't had Papa John's for years because it's slightly more expensive than Domino's. Are expensive.
Oh, Nelly.
I never needed anyone but me. I never fit in with my family. I guess I'll always be just an outcast in society. I'll never do a lot what you want me to.
With anyone, not true. Everything I do always turns to rot. I'm a fuck up, and I'm just a fuck up. You're a fuck up, 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 you're a fuck up. Why don't you just fuck off and die? Who needs you anyway? Why don't you just leave me alone? Suck my bone. That's true. Always turns to wrong. You're a fuck up. You're a fuck up. All right. Well, guess I'm going to make a video. Fucking bullshit. Well, cheers, guys. Nobody else is out there. Nobody else wants to hang out. So, see you on the fucking scum of the earth. Maybe I'll see you in hell, motherfucker. See? 0. Fucking hate you. Solid, bro. Solid, bro.